Hey Brian, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I spoke with Holly, who thought you would be interested in this video I'm about to show you. Before I get started, let me apologize real quick for my air conditioner in the background. It's still pretty hot here today, so I apologize for the background noise. So your video today is going to be about tips that you can apply right away that's actually going to help you with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It is important to note that nearly 70% of those organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is really important to be optimized. Now, in doing my research, it looks like you may possibly even be working with an SEO company, maybe somebody from out of the country. And I'll show you my concern in a minute. So we're on your website. You do have a fairly decent looking website. You do have a separate page for your main service. I don't know if you have any other remediation services. If you do, those would need their own page. We have a little bit of content in the About Us. And that is pretty much it. So your homepage should be the strongest page of your entire website. Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content, or more depending on your competitors. If your competitors have more, you're going to need more. And this is supposed to be built around your local buyer intent keywords for your services. Generally, it's a summary of your services. And then your service pages should have a separate page for every service you offer. Since if it's just the one remediation, this is fine. But none of your content has anything, any type of keywords, any local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for your services. So you definitely need to redo all of your content. Every single page needs its own unique content. It cannot be duplicate content and their own unique keywords. Now, I noticed that you have all these service pages, which you should have. That's great. But the problem is they are this exact same page duplicated this many times, just changing out the title with a location. And that doesn't work. Google doesn't like that. Google does not like duplicated content. And there has to be some repetition of keywords to be picked up as well. So all of these pages need to have their own unique content and their own keywords specific to that area for your service. So you're definitely going to have to work on all of those pages. Google has robots called crawlers that go and index all pages looking for original content and keywords so they can index you for the keywords and rank you and put you in front of your customers. So it is critical that you have the right type of content. One of your top competitors, if you can call it that, when doing a search in the state of Michigan, is Michigan Mold Services. They don't have a fabulous website. They do have separate pages. They are going after state buyer intent keywords. So that's probably what's helping them the most. But they don't have nearly enough content as well. These guys are going to be super, super easy for you to outbeat. And it doesn't look like they even have service, either county or city pages either. So they're missing the boat on a lot here. So these guys are going to be super easy to beat by working on your content and keyword strategy and then supporting it by SEO. Looking at your SEO, you do have great, strong numbers. Google does have trust in your website. Which is because of your referring domains and backlinks. Um, Google only does give you credit for one backlink per referring domain, however. Everything else they look at as spam. Not all of these are created equal, so you only want links that are relative to your industry and service, and you want them to be do follows. Do follow backlinks will actually share their power and help you to rank. If we look here, only 49 are do follows, which means only 49 of over 1,300 backlinks are doing anything to help your website. You have been indexed for 163 keywords, and you're getting only about 67 people to your website, so that's really low for an entire state. You're missing a ton of traffic by not properly optimizing. When we go to your keywords, this is where I was getting concerned. This is your brand, so that's okay, but that's going to not be the most commonly searched term. You do have a couple good keywords that are on the first page of Google, but it looks like whoever you have doing your SEO is pushing a lot of blog articles, and it when done correctly, that's okay. But there's a lot of spammy type of articles here that I don't know if you're aware of. But it looks like somebody who doesn't understand proper English. Goober chicken face, see other guys. Read 12 clear ways. Answered 4 years ago. Author has a negative sense and his girlfriend. 7 obvious signs she like me or good friend. Closely watch her because she'd like you. She's being nice. 1 comments. Shy woman if you're overanalyzing. So go much gain and amazing friends who wants Michigan mold specialists know if a fake smile can even act kind of liking and making funny expressions. So you've got a lot of garbage actually on the back end of your website. And these are not going to help you, and it's going to drive the wrong type of traffic. If they're driving SEO to these garbage blogs, you might get a bunch of traffic to your website, but it's not the traffic that's going to convert into customers. So I would definitely check this out. This is very concerning. If we look to your competition, like I said, they're not strong. They have a 0.1 rating. They only have 52 backlinks, 16 referring domains. Out of those, only 7 are relevant. So you only have to beat 7. They have 87 keywords, and they're only getting 70 people to their website per month. So these guys are going to be super, super easy for you guys to beat by just following the steps that I've given you. And the last part is this Google Maps section, and it looks like you're actually doing well on a statewide basis, but on a location basis, it's probably a different story. But your goal should be to be in this top section because 30% of people go directly to maps and don't research anywhere else. So if you're not in this section in those locations, you want to be. And in order to do that, you're going to need more citations for those areas. And a citation is just the name of the business, address, phone number, website, and being listed in a bunch of directories. So you'll have to do more of those than your competitors. When you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be #1 across Google for all of your relative business keywords and service areas, especially when supported by SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's been insightful and helpful, and I would love to get your feedback on what you thought of the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.